Okay, so you might be hearing a lot about Anthropic's new AI model called Mythos. Mythos is allegedly being able to find all sorts of vulnerabilities in code, zero-day vulnerabilities that have been there for decades in critical software infrastructure. And so a lot of people think that this will be a reckoning for software and that we might have serious consequences. Similar rhetoric has been seen a lot around originally around computing power, but especially around quantum computing and breaking encryption. And now we're seeing it around AI with new penetration testing tools such as this Mythos and Project Glasswing that Anthropic is developing. And to me, it makes sense that AI would be good at this, right? It can easily take this open source code, take the code base, tokenize it, break it down, understand the logic of it. And by understand, I just mean recognize the common flows and patterns in tokenization relative to known exploits, which can often be modular or well-known structures of exploits, and it can then try different combinations of exploits based on what it's been given and trained on against the code based on what it knows from training works for those exploits against that type of code. So it does make sense that it would work with this, and a lot of people are freaking out that this will break the internet or revolutionize cybersecurity, and I think it will to some degree, but I think people are overestimating. I think that it'll be great for rethinking about how we think about cybersecurity, because right now there's a lot of bugs out there that exist and companies don't care to patch because it's not profitable to patch. If you find a bug and it doesn't have that big of a vulnerability, or it's really hard to exploit, or not a lot of people know about it, that's not going to be up on the list of feature work compared to something that will make the company money. So I do hope that this will make companies think more about security. So everything we use online, like banks and government apps and things like that, will be more secure, and our data will be more secure. And I also think that in regards to Anthropic being like the ethical AI company, it's very gracious of Anthropic, I'll put it that way, to allow companies and governments to use this privately before it makes this model public, and giving like free token use to open source organizations like the Linux Foundation. But this just highlights why we need regulations on AI, right? Like technology that has this potential to break the internet, which again, I think it will have a lot of effects on how we do cybersecurity. I don't know if it'll break everything all at once. Should definitely be regulated on top of other general regulations that we need for AI. Let me know what you think. Curious what you think of Mythos. And if you're following any of this, I work in software, so I do follow a bit of it. And curious if these are